being the nice guy has to be bottom two worst experiences of all time. Like, nothing ever happens great from being the nice guy. Now, if you want to insult someone in 2026, call them a nice guy, man.
The nice guy.
Growing up, the cartoons always portrayed the guy chasing the woman, man, chasing her, and should always neglect him. Neglect him, reject him. You know, he could buy her the greatest Lamborghini. It wouldn't be enough. Then he'll come and give her a boat. It wouldn't be enough. And then he'll come and bring her a plane. And it still wouldn't be enough. And still, he'd find a way to try and get her validation, man. And if she did finally decide to acknowledge his existence, she'd have a face of regret. Like, why are you disturbing me? You know, they'll have the scene of she chilling, doing her own thing. And here he comes with the most beautiful roses. The most beautiful roses he could find. But then the camera will pin onto her and she'll be like, oh, damn! Get this guy away from me, man. You know, it's crazy. That is how they literally programmed us to think from a young age, man. No, we'd have to climb the mountaintops just to please her. And then when you get older, it's happy wife, happy life. God damn, man. And then every man gets to a stage where, you know, we end up with a girl who changes our whole perspective, man. Our whole perspective changes on life, changes on women, and changes on relationships. The one woman, the one girl, should I say, that destroyed all women are angels, destroyed our perception on life. And the sad thing is, someone still haven't learned today. And when we did go through that situation, we'd find ourselves sitting there, rocking the chair, thinking deep about our lives. How could she do that to me? How could she? And you know, we all said the same thing, right? We'll see everyone else go through it. We'll see all the other men being disrespected by their girlfriends. And what would we say? That could never be my girlfriend. My girlfriend would never do that to me.
Yeah, cuz she moving on, cuz. She moving on, cuz. That shit hurt, cuz. Look, they happy over there and everything, cuz. Damn, man. Look how they smiling, cuz. They smiling, showing all their teeth, cuz. Man, they happy, cuz. You can't mess with that happy family, cuz.
But some guys never go through it, man. They end up being, you know, still 25 years old, still being told to tie the girl's laces. And what does he do? He gets on one knee and ties those laces. It's crazy. Like, what do you think she's thinking when she tells you to get on your knees and tie my laces? And you get on your knees and you tie those laces. What do you think going through her mind, man? They'll be the nice guy. Oh, hi again. And then they get older, end up being in a marriage. Happy wife, happy life. You know? He destroys his mental health just to make sure another person is happy. But what about your own happiness? Then he ends up spending all of his years in the pub. All of his years in the pub, avoiding the home. So he was conditioned to think, happy wife, happy life. But how about happy spouse, happy house? How about happy spouse, happy house? Yeah! How about that?
How old are you?
26.
22.
How long you been together?
2 years.
If she gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody, would you take it?
No, sir. You might get one pass, but at the end of the day, you want one wife. And this is the wife I want. So no.
Now what about you if he gave you one?
If you gave me a guilt-free pass, I would take it.
What? I beg your pardon?
So you mean to tell me that he literally says he shouldn't need to use his guilt-free pass because he loves his girlfriend? But yes, though, knowing that he literally answered the question just before you, she still found a way to break down who she would lay down with, man. Who she would lay down with and allow to pipe her out.
Guilt treat pass. I would take it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sorry.
That's crazy.
Who would you take it with?
Lindy Waters the third.
Don't even know who that is. That's our problem. Yup. Yup.
Who else?
Barry Sanders. I'm in love with him.
Now, what do you think those men have over your men?
They're professional athletes.
That's crazy. Hey.
Black or white?
One is Native American and one's black.
But do you think that any of those guys would go for you?
Junior would.
That's crazy. Hey, at the end of the day, it's whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, I don't care.
He goes on to say, that's crazy, 3 times. 3 times. And then she goes on to say, oh, I'm sorry. As though you know what you're doing and you're deliberately embarrassing your boyfriend to the world. She could have easily have said, no. No, that's all she had to say. But no, she knows that he's a nice guy. He'll just brush it off, you know? They'll go home and he'll say, did you really mean that? She'll say, hell yeah. He'll be like, okay. She then ends up actually naming the guy that she was asleep with. So smooth, as though she's been dreaming about this guy. She's been dreaming that this guy enters the DMs. You know? And here's the poor guy, man. He's like, oh, she's the only one for him. She's the only girl in the world. This time she's looking at every guy in the world. She then goes on to name another guy. And she convinces herself that this guy would in fact get with her. Which leads me to think that maybe one of them already have got her. Then he goes on to say, it's whatever.
At the end of the day, it's whatever.
Like, this guy definitely is going to be in the corner of that room, sitting on that chair and enjoying the view. Well, according to him. Now, this is how it happens. I genuinely believe guys that like to see their girlfriend getting jailed out by another guy. This is the story. Started off as a nice guy. His perception was warped from a young age. He gets treated like trash. Happy wife, happy life. It's me again. And, you know, she convinces him to sit in the corner of the room. I'm convinced. And this is how boys, this is how men's mental health goes down the drain. You know, you convince yourself that things will change. She will change. And it never does. And let's not talk about the game that these nice guys have, man. It's absolutely cringe. Like, they actually sit down and watch these YouTube gurus and they take their tips and tricks on how to speak to women behind text.
How are you feeling, cutie? Arrest me, officer. Hey, fight shit. Leans on balcony, then falls. Get it? 'Cause I fell for you. Whoa. Holy Riz chat.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And now it's a common thing for the ladies to be like, oh, you know, whatever happened to Jordan? Ah, he was just too nice. This is reality. And then, you know, when it hits even more, it's when it's your own friend. You know, and you can see he's being played out, man. He's being chewed out and is about to get spat out. But because he's so blinded, happy wife, happy life, he just doesn't want to hear what anyone has to say, man. So boys, tell me, have you ever been a nice guy? How was your experience? And do you think you can be a nice guy? It's just all about if it's the right woman. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me as usual. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.